Every tennis player dreams of winning a Grand Slam. It's the ultimate badge of greatness. But not every great gets their hands on that elusive trophy. Some of the most brilliant, consistent, and beloved male players in history came painfully close, but never crossed the finish line. Today, we honor the 10 greatest men's players in the Open era who never won a Grand Slam singles title. Number 10. Guillermo Coria. A magician on clay, El Mago Guillermo Coria was tantalizingly close to glory. In the 2004 French Open final, Coria led Gaston Gaudio by 2 sets and held match points, but cramps and nerves saw him lose in 5. He was once considered Rafael Nadal's biggest rival on clay. Coria won 9 titles, reached world number 3, and left fans heartbroken with what could have been. 9. Kei Nishikori. Asia's biggest male tennis icon, Kei Nishikori reached the 2014 US Open final, defeating Novak Djokovic in the semis before falling to Marin Cilic. A top 5 player at his peak, Nishikori's brilliant movement and clean hitting earned him 12 titles and over 430 career wins. He also captured an Olympic bronze medal in 2016. One of his most iconic battles came at the 2016 US Open against Andy Murray, a dramatic 5-set war that ended in Nishikori's favor. His ability to turn defense into attack made him a nightmare for even the best players. 8. Miloslav Mecic, nicknamed the Big Cat. For his graceful movement, Miloslav Mecic reached 2 Grand Slam finals, the 1986 US Open and 1989 Australian Open, but fell to Lendl in both. His biggest triumph came at the 1988 Seoul Olympics, where he won the gold medal. Mecic also won the prestigious Cincinnati title twice and reached world number 4. Elegant, crafty, and deceptively quick, Mecic is one of the most admired players never to lift a slam trophy. 7. David Nalbandian. One of the cleanest strikers of his era, Nalbandian made the 2002 Wimbledon final and reached slam semis on all surfaces. He beat Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic multiple times and won the 2005 Masters Cup, defeating Federer in 5 sets. In fact, during the indoor season of 2007, Nalbandian defeated both Federer and Nadal twice, a feat few players ever managed. With 11 titles, a Davis Cup final appearance, and a top ranking of number 3, Nalbandian was Argentina's golden hope, who narrowly missed slam glory. 6. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. France's charismatic powerhouse, Tsonga reached the 2008 Australian Open final, shocking Nadal in the semis before losing to Djokovic. He reached 5 major semis, won 18 titles, and was one of the few to defeat the Big 3 at Grand Slams. A Davis Cup champion and Olympic silver medalist, Tsonga brought joy, power, and personality to the court. Tsonga's infectious smile and positive energy made him a fan favorite across continents. In France, he was often compared to Muhammad Ali for his charisma and confidence. 5. Robin Soderling. The man who ended Nadal's 31-match unbeaten run at Roland Garros in 2009, Robin Soderling reached 2 French Open finals, losing to Federer and Nadal. He also won the Paris Masters and reached world number 4, but a chronic illness forced him into early retirement. Still, his legacy as a fearless ball striker and Grand Slam giant killer is firmly intact. His 2010 French Open run was just as stunning, this time defeating Federer in the quarters, ending Roger's 23 consecutive Grand Slam semi-final streak. 4. Tomas Berdych. Berdych's calm demeanor and thunderous ground strokes helped him reach the 2010 Wimbledon final, beating Federer and Djokovic en route. He made slam semis on every surface, won 13 titles, and was a Davis Cup hero for the Czech Republic. With over 640 match wins, he was a top 10 regular for nearly a decade. 3. David Ferrer, one of the most hard-working players in tennis history. Ferrer reached the 2013 French Open final, losing to Nadal, and made 5 other slam semis. He won 27 titles, earned over $31 million, and retired with 730-plus match wins, all without a Grand Slam trophy. Ferrer's consistency, humility, and fight made him a fan favorite and a legend of the game. Off the court, Ferrer was respected as a gentleman and a true sportsman. He never smashed rackets or argued with umpires, earning admiration from fans and peers alike. 2. Marcelo Rios. In 1998, Rios reached the Australian Open final, and shortly after became the first player in ATP history to reach world number 1 without winning a Grand Slam. His touch, angles, and creativity were unmatched, earning him 18 titles and 5 Masters Series trophies. Though plagued by injuries and controversy, Rios was a tennis genius unlike any other. Despite his lack of a slam, Rios had winning records against several top 10 players and was known to dismantle power hitters with finesse and control. 1. Nikolay Davydenko. He may not have the fame of the big 3, but Davydenko beat them all. He reached 4 Grand Slam semi-finals, and in 2009 he won the ATP Finals by defeating Federer, Nadal, and Del Potro. Davydenko was a machine from the baseline, racking up 21 titles, over 480 career wins, and a top ranking of world number 3. Quiet, deadly, and immensely respected, Davydenko was one of the greatest players to never win a slam, and he made sure the world knew it. These 10 legends never lifted a Grand Slam singles trophy, but their careers were anything but failures. They were slam finalists, Masters winners, Olympic champions, and Davis Cup heroes. More importantly, they inspired millions and helped shape the history of tennis. Now it's your turn. Who do you think was the greatest male player to never win a slam? Did we miss anyone? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love tennis, hit like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell.